Well, hello, and it's Mick Playa Please
And
with...
it is Jaegerspice. I guess we're doing this. It's finally happening, y'all. It is finally happening. Welcome to uh the No One Cares About Your Podcast, Brian podcast. So we're hanging out today, and I'm looking at this map, the Middle Earth map, and I've been reading the Silmarillion. And that is such a strange book to read. It's actually like frustratingly hard to read.
Yeah, I read about a third of a page, and I was about to just...
I'm pretty sure I've read the first 5 paragraphs like 20 times, and I'm just like, what? What? Excuse? So, I watched the extended editions of all the movies. I've always had the Two Towers extended editions, but I've never watched the Fellowship of the Ring or the Return of the King extended editions, which was very special and very strange because they are very, very long, the extended editions, and I like that. Uh, but yeah, after I read it, I was like, I'm sorry, after I watched them, I was like, I really want to, you know, read read the books.
Right.
So I read about a quarter of the Lord of the Rings. I read The Hobbit, and I was just like, I want to start with the Silmarillion and just like go through it. But yeah, the Silmarillion itself is a very difficult read. There's so many names, so many new people, so many new like ideas, and it's a little hard to follow. I do like it though. I just realized it'd be really funny if I just summarized the Silmarillion as I remember it up to this point.
Okay,
So
let's hear it.
I'm gonna do that. Okay, so this is me trying to summarize the Silmarillion versus me trying to summarize the Silmarillion based on what I know and can remember. So there's this one dude, Iluvatar, and he's like, yeah, I'm basically the god of this universe.
Okay.
I am Eru, the one who in the Elvish tongue is called Iluvatar, or however you want to pronounce it. You know, I am the king of mispronunciations. And he's like, yeah, this is cool and all, but I want to sing. So he starts singing, and then like things pop up.
What?
Yeah, and they're called like the Valar, and the Anor, and there's like Maiar that come later and stuff. It's pretty crazy. They're like heavenly beings. It's pretty cool. There's like 14 of these dudes. They're like the Valar. One of them's Melkor. Melkor is not. He's not really a team player. He is what you would call um a jerk. And so Melkor is kind of just like, hey, Iluvatar, I'm gonna let you finish, but I have the best song of all time. And Iluvatar's like, I respectfully disagree. And so they keep smacking each other with this, like, no, no, you, Uno reverse. Yeah, no. Yo, Iluvatar makes something, smack you with that Uno reverse. So there's this big whole, kerfuffle, and Melkor like is all up in Arda's business, just messing around with things. And Iluvatar keeps going on and on about how like, oh, this is gonna be a really cool place once there's like elves and men, but like until then, don't do anything, guys. Just like chill. And Monway, because he's Monway and the worst person of all time, is like, yeah, sure, man. I just love being on my mountain, watching everyone suffer while I sit on my ivory tower like a jerk. Uh, he's just chilling. But Aule, he's like, this is nice and all, but like, wouldn't it be like nicer to like have people who do stuff? So he's like, hey, I'm just gonna make these dwarves. And Iluvatar was like, dude, uncool. I was supposed to make the dwarves. No, the elves and the men. Then, that was supposed to be it. But you made the dwarves, you know, and you were like, oh, you know, thought to fight Melkor, so they gotta be tough and rough. But yeah, so Iluvatar's not happy. So Aule's first instinct when he made Iluvatar not happy, Aule's like, well, pfft, I guess I just have to kill them, which is a frightening instinct to have, you know. It's like, did you, son, you left the jelly out, and now it's bad. Oh crap! Sorry, mom. I guess I have to kill somebody to make it up to you. So, I mean, who's the real villain here? Melkor, who just wanted to sing different? Or Owlway, who would kill his own babies? I mean, that's kind of messed up. Oh, I made an error. Guess I'll just murder. Guess I'll kill. It's like, Owlway makes a mistake. Genocide it is! So yeah, he's about to do it, and the Iluvatar's like, nah, fam. Just, it's fine. Just make him go, you know, go to sleep. And then after elves and men, then they can come to the party. So Iluvatar, he makes his babies. Before that, Yavanna, who made all of the trees, all of the plants and stuff, she's all like, oh, I love my creatures, my tree babies. I love them.
Yeah.
But where are the Lorexes? Who speaks for the trees, man?
The trees.
Who speaks for the trees? It is not, you know, it's not gonna be Outlay because he just made dwarves who are gonna chop down my trees. So he ain't gonna be no Lorax. I need Loraxes on this earth. So she goes to the worst character of all time, Monway. Which,
Not Monway.
come on, why would you go to Monway? I mean, you're just asking for trouble. And you know what she does? She's like, hey, Monway, so it's really cool what's gonna happen with these men and elves. But I'm worried that, like, my trees are gonna get wiped out. Because, you know, men suck. And elves suck. They're just not nice. And, you know, Monway's answer to this is?
What?
Monway just says, oh yeah, you know, I hear you. I'll just take a nap, and when I wake up, I'll let you know what I think. He literally just sleeps while Yavanna's there, just like, hey, I'm worried about my creation.
Yeah.
I made the entire world livable. Could you please make sure that it doesn't get destroyed? Monway's just here being useless, like, yeah, I'll just sleep, see what happens. And so, yeah, I hate Monway. He's the worst. So he wakes up, and he's like, ugh, yeah, that was a good nap. Yeah, sure, Yavanna. Yeah, you know, you can make the Ents if you want. That's fine. So, you know, that's how the Ents, I guess, get their origin. That's my guess. They probably did. Is just, no, that was confusing. Anyway, then the elves are awoken, and it's cool. Melkor's like, hey, I'm gonna end these men's whole career. But he gets stopped. He gets imprisoned. It's cool. It's a good time. And then they're like, oh man, we put the elves on Middle Earth. We don't like that anymore. Come to Amon. Come to Valinor.
Okay.
Which kind of makes you wonder, why did they even put the elves on Middle Earth to begin with? Or what was the point? Yeah. So I want to raise you in the forest. But once the forest becomes your home, yeah, please come to the desert. Desert way better. Like, what? Come on, guys. Be big brain about this.
Okay.
So there's some elves that are like, yeah, you know, I'll do it. They're like the Noldor, whatever. And there's other elves that are like, nah, fam, I'm gonna stay. I like where I am. And they're called the Avari or the Atari. I don't remember. I think it's the Avari. And basically, the elves are going, they're walking for pages. They keep talking about how the elves are walking, and how there's Fenway, Ingwe, Anway, Monway, Kanye.
Is there Amway?
Kanye. The elf lineage of Kanye. and the Nold West. The Nold West door. So they do that, they're walking, and then there's this one Maya Melian. And she apparently has a really nice singing voice, so she's just singing all over the place. Just, running around Beleriand? I guess that's how you pronounce it, Beleriand. Just dancing around, singing in the trees. And this one elf, Angway, he's like, oh dang, she's got a nice voice. And, Angway, my boy, Angway, he's kind of like, he's like, how can I describe this? Angway hears her voice, and it's basically, he falls in love with her quicker than an America's Got Talent judge smacks that golden buzzer when a contestant has a tragic backstory. Oh! Oh, man! Golden buzzer every time. Oh, man. So he's just like, yeah, I'm into this Melian girl, so I'm just gonna stay back. And that's how the Sindar come to be. Sindar pop up because some dude was like, golden buzzer all day. Golden buzzer, tragic backstory. God, I love that tragic backstory. Man. And so, they chill out. They're together. It's nice. But the elves keep moving on. And moving on. And then Orme's like, great, we did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. And I think that's like as far as I've gotten. I know the next chapter is about Malachor escaping, so like, which I've heard that Monway does. Further proving my point that Monway is the worst character.
Well, Monway, let's see.
It's Monway or no way.